The Greater Peoria Honor Flight is back after 2.5 years, and these veterans behind me are very excited for a life-changing experience. I'm Shelby Roberts, and we're headed to Washington, D.C.
WMED's Shelby Roberts is along for the adventure. She joins us live at the Peoria International Airport with what these veterans will experience. Shelby, good morning.
Good morning to you, Kyrion and Matt. You know, it's been a while since I've been up bright and early with you both, but these early morning hours aren't stopping these veterans and their guardians for their excitement as we head to Washington, D.C. today. Now, you might remember the last time the Greater Peoria Honor Flight took off was back in October of 2019. Of course, COVID-19 canceled some of the plans, but take a look here to give you a lay of the land. Today, 76 veterans who've served in the Korean, Vietnam, Cold War area and Gulf Wars will be on this flight to Washington, D.C., and that's where they'll be visiting a number of the nation's memorials and monuments, paying tribute to them and America's fallen heroes. And again, it's all at no cost to them. It's a very special day in Central Illinois as dozens of local veterans and their guardians are gearing up for a trip to Washington, D.C. that I'm told will be life-changing. I'm Shelby Roberts, and we're taking you alongside the Greater Peoria Honor Flight. These 76 veterans alongside their guardians are ready for a very exciting day today, a day that has repeatedly been described as life-changing. Now, organizers say that the Greater Peoria Honor Flight is all about respect, remembrance, and honor. Take a look at the scene here. Everybody is feeling very excited. They've got their coffee, they've got their donuts, and right now they're just congregating, getting to know one another. But we're also expecting to see a wave of different emotions from these veterans here. We'll be visiting a few of the nation's memorials and monuments, paying tribute to these American heroes and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And this trip is actually at no cost to them. It's all thanks to community donations and the work of the Greater Peoria Honor Flight team. For some, this will actually be their first time on a trip like this, so we are so excited to follow them alongside this journey. Now, you can also be a part of this journey. Our flight is expected to land back here at the Peoria International Airport tonight, right around 9:30. Organizers tell us they are ready for you to come on out and welcome these veterans back home, wearing your red, white, and blue, your patriotic gear, making signs and cheering our veterans on as they land today. Central Illinois veterans from all walks of life meeting right here in Washington, D.C., reminiscing on the camaraderie, the hardships, and the very special bond they'll forever share. It's been a hero's welcome here at Washington, D.C. as these 76 veterans and their guardians gather for a day unlike any other. For those participating, it brings moments of happiness and reflection. Complete strangers at this Reagan National Airport terminal showing their full support for these Central Illinois veterans. It's all part of the Greater Peoria Honor Flight. It's a first-time experience for Army veteran Frank Sanders. He's one of 76 Korean, Vietnam, Gulf, and Cold War era veterans on the trip.
Well, I'm alive.
He's alive to see it, and that's a wonderful thing.
He's sharing the special moment with his daughter, Diana Norris.
He's a very patriotic person, and we are a service family. I was a serviceman, and he was a serviceman, and my husband, and we're all about patriotism and serving our country, and we're really looking forward to seeing the memorial.
Like the World War II Memorial, a tribute to the brave service members who have given the ultimate sacrifice. The day comes with waves of emotions as these veterans reflect, remember, and celebrate those they've served with, and honor those who have gone before them.
Nancy Norris was my sister-in-law. She passed just last year. She was supposed to be on today's flight, so I'd like to pass a blessing on to her.
Hi, Shelby.
Hey, Rebecca, no matter what military branch they might have served in, there is a very strong sense of brotherhood here in Washington, D.C. It's all part of the Greater Peoria Honor Flight that's been on a 2-year-long hiatus, just now returning this year. All of them in the nation's capital today participating in the Honor Flight, and one actual group of brothers we spoke to have a bond of family and service that runs very, very deep. Today we caught up with the Phelps Phelps family. They've actually got a tradition of service. Air Force veteran Donald is now here with his two sons, Mark and Brad, and his brother, Bruce. And while they've all had some different experiences, some of them as service members, today has given them a chance to support each other in a new way.
I think the courage that the servicemen have today is boosted by the bolstering of family members that support them and get behind them and say, yeah, go serve.
Just to come here and be able to share this with my dad, he's not getting any younger. My uncle's not getting any younger. So I'm hearing some great stories, and I'm hearing stories from other veterans that are telling us that I'm going to be able to pass on down to my kids and my grandkids.
And organizers say today is all about remembering, reflection, and triumph as these 76 veterans gather together to celebrate a day that is all about them, Rebecca.
Absolutely, Shelby, and we do thank the Phelps family for their service. And now, I know you guys are about halfway through a very important day, so what's next for your guys?
I tell you, Rebecca, we've been on the move going all across Washington, D.C. to see the different memorials and monuments. I'm told the next one we're going to see is the Iwo Jima Memorial. So we'll be heading back onto the buses in just a few minutes and enjoy and celebrate and honor our American heroes.
Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Mark, it's been a very busy and emotional day for the 76 veterans coming from Central Illinois. Right now, we are on the bus heading to our next location. We've got all of our veterans here excited and amped up for our next location. We are on the way to the Iwo Jima Memorial as well as the Air Force Memorial. Now, let me tell you a little bit of what we've been experiencing today. Earlier, we were just at the National Mall. As you can see now, a resounding welcome for all of our veterans as they walked into Reagan National Airport earlier today. We've also seen the World War II Memorial, the Vietnam Wall, and all of the different sights and sounds of our nation's capital here in Washington, D.C. Now, I also want to tell you about a veteran that we met by the name of Kay Coates. She is actually the only woman veteran joining us on the Central Illinois, the Greater Peoria Honor Flight today. She tells me that she's very proud of what she's accomplished in the U.S. Naval Reserve, but she's also extending her gratitude to all of the other veterans who've served.
I think we really have to be proud of those that have served. Otherwise, we would not be walking free on this land.
And as you can tell, it's been a long day, but still everybody in very good spirits. I got to give a shout out to photojournalist Brian Anton, who's holding on for dear life behind this camera here. He's being a rock star, but we are going to continue our coverage all throughout the day as we get these veterans right back home to Peoria. We've just wrapped up at the Iwo Jima Monument, and now we are here at the Air Force Memorial. You can take a look as some of these veterans gather to see the sights that are bringing them back so many memories that they tell me sometimes bringing them tears to their eyes in their time of service. Now, one thing that you might have noticed, actually, as we've been talking to our veterans and showing you video throughout the day, is that they are wearing different colored shirts. Now, turquoise indicates a Gulf War veteran, light tan is a Korean or Gulf War vet, dark tan is a Vietnam veteran who actually make up the majority of this group, and then gray indicates the veteran's guardian for the day. We've been seeing a lot of them paired together today, but no matter their background, no matter what shirts they're wearing, no matter what colors they are, they all share this very special bond of service that they'll be cherishing forever.
To me, a soldier is a soldier. I mean, when you go to battle, you know, you get shot or whatever, you bleed red. And, you know, it doesn't matter when someone's there to help you. You're not looking for a black man or a white man. You're looking for a soldier to just be there.
And we've got this performance that's taking place right now. Again, we're here at the Air Force Memorial as these young women sing to our veterans, a moment that is so special to them and one that they will cherish.
Shelby Roberts now joins us live from our nation's capital to give us a recap of this year's Greater Peoria Honor Flight. Shelby?
Hey, Mark. Yeah, we're here at Reagan National Airport where we are returning to Peoria. Today has been a day all about sharing stories, these stories of triumph and bravery, and it has been such a privilege to hear from these Greater Peoria Honor Flight veterans.
But this is like a dream, being able to come to this and see all these vets.
With 76 veterans and their guardians in tow, after a 2-year-long hiatus, the Greater Peoria Honor Flight in D.C.
We were together there, so we can be together here.
It's a day of reflection, remembrance, and honor.
We are a service family. I was a serviceman and he was a serviceman and my husband, and you know, we're all about patriotism and serving our country, and we're really looking forward to seeing the memorials.
The day consists of visits to Arlington National Cemetery, the World War II Memorial, the Vietnam Wall, and other monuments, paying tribute to those who have served and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
I think we really have to be proud of those that have served. Otherwise, we would not be walking free on this land.
These veterans coming from all walks of life, having served in the Korean, Vietnam, Cold War era, and Gulf Wars.
I mean, when you go to battle, you know, you get shot or whatever, you bleed red. And, you know, it doesn't matter when someone's there to help you. You're not looking for a black man or a white man. You're looking for a soldier to just be there.
And for some participating, it's a family affair.
Just to come here and be able to share this with my dad, he's not getting any younger. My uncle's not getting any younger. So I'm hearing some great stories, and I'm hearing stories from other veterans that are telling us that I'm going to be able to pass on down to my kids and my grandkids.
And it's been a long but a life-changing day. As you can see, it is dinner time for the Greater Peoria Honor Flight veterans. There is a chance for you to get involved with this journey. We're told that our flight is expected to land back at the Peoria International Airport at around 9:30 Central Time. And organizers are saying you should come on out, wear your red, white, and blue, make signs, and cheer on these veterans to welcome them home in the way that they deserve. Live in Washington, D.C., I'm Shelby Roberts.